My brother-in-law's girlfriend sent me to the ER after bringing dairy to our house, even though she knows that I am extremely allergic. Now, she's paying the consequences. I have a pretty severe dairy allergy. I break out in hives, struggle to breathe, and have to carry 2 EpiPens with me everywhere. If I get any dairy in my system, I'll end up in the ER. My in-laws know this and have been extremely accommodating since my fiancé and I started dating 5 years ago. When we moved in 2 years ago, we set strict rules for our home because of my allergy. The big one is that no one is ever allowed to bring anything that contains dairy into our house, no matter what. On to the current story. My brother-in-law started dating his girlfriend a year and a half ago. They came to visit us together for the first time a year ago. My fiancé made sure my brother-in-law explained my allergy to his girlfriend, and our no dairy rule. 2 days into their stay, she bought dairy products and cooked lunch for herself when we weren't home. I ended up in the ER because of cross-contamination. She apologized and explained she hadn't understood how serious my allergy was. We managed to put the situation behind us since both my fiancé and I currently have and want to keep a good relationship with my brother-in-law. The two of them came for a second visit 9 months ago. We had a video call with brother-in-law and his girlfriend before the trip to make sure she understood the severity of my allergy and how serious we are about the no dairy rule. During their second trip, I was taking out the trash and found candy bar wrappers and an empty milkshake container in the guest room trash. Even after she saw how serious my allergy is and how I ended up in the ER, she still brought dairy into our house. I confronted her when they got back. She and brother-in-law had a huge fight. Brother-in-law went through her stuff and threw out everything she had with dairy. We kicked out his girlfriend. Brother-in-law stayed for the rest of the planned trip. Brother-in-law and his girlfriend worked out the relationship after the trip and are still together. Since their second trip, brother-in-law has come alone since I don't trust his girlfriend in our house. Brother-in-law is planning a new trip to visit us, and his girlfriend wants to come too. At first, we just said no, we don't trust her. However, since we know this is important to brother-in-law, we came up with what we believe is a good compromise. She can come and stay at our place, but we will look through her bags time she comes back to our place. And if she doesn't accept that, she can stay at a hotel or at home. Now I am being called an asshole for treating her like a criminal and that checking her bag is an invasion of privacy. So am I the a-hole for demanding to go through her bag if she stays at my house? Update: I sat down with my fiancé and discussed the whole situation. He explained how he also doesn't want brother-in-law's girlfriend back in our home, but since I was willing to give her another chance, and it was my health that was affected by her previous actions, he felt I should make the final decision. He texted brother-in-law to tell him our original no-answer stand, that he is welcome to stay with us, but she is not allowed in our house. Especially since she hasn't even apologized for breaking our rule again, after she sent me to the ER the first time they visited, and I'm his family, and my health and well-being are more important to him than brother-in-law visiting. I wasn't here for this part, but this is what my fiancé told me happened. After he sent that message, brother-in-law called him and they talked. It turns out brother-in-law's girlfriend had told him that she reached out after their second trip, that we talked, and that I forgave her, but she wasn't ready to have her back in my house yet. She has asked him to come with her every time he has visited us. Brother-in-law always told her no, and that she would only be allowed to come with me when I told him I was ready to have her back in my house. He only asked if she could come since it had been 9 months, and as far as he knew, I had forgiven her. According to my fiancé, brother-in-law was extremely apologetic. I haven't had time to talk directly with him yet, but we have planned a video chat to work everything out tomorrow. The reason my brother-in-law didn't ask me directly about the situation and believed his girlfriend is because he is aware how traumatic an allergic reaction is to me, and that I hate to talk about it after, since I cannot stand to relive the situation. Update 2. To start, brother-in-law kept apologizing and saying he should have checked with us, not just believed his girlfriend, or now ex-girlfriend. After the call with my fiancé, he confronted his ex. Ex first tried to convince him that I was lying and trying to ruin their relationship. That didn't work, so she tried to manipulate him with tears. Brother-in-law explained it as now that he has fully seen her crazy behavior, he immediately saw how manipulative she is. The end result is that he broke up with her. We didn't know that brother-in-law hasn't been happy where he currently lives for the last year or so, and one of the reasons he often comes to visit us is because he has been considering moving to our area. So I have a feeling she has been doing all of the crazy stuff in hopes we would blame brother-in-law, and if we were mad or low contact with him, he wouldn't move. Neither my fiancé or I blame brother-in-law. He is still more than welcome to stay with us, and with everything he told us about how he has been feeling lately, we are excited to have him stay with us, and hopefully be able to help him out with everything going on.